Hi, I'm Dr. Ernie Bowling, Chief Optometric Editor of Optometry Times, and I'm going to talk for just a minute about my April editorial titled Law Schools Are Struggling. Are Optometry Schools Next? Much has been made about the proliferation of new optometry schools. Every week it seems there is another news release, press release announcing the formation of a feasibility study at another institution of higher learning, most recently in Arkansas. Now, I'm sure we've all heard all the complaints about new schools. There's too many of us already. There aren't enough jobs as it is. The applicant pool is diluted, etc. Surely these same issues have come up before for other professions. I'm a firm believer in studying history, so might optometry find some parallels there. Let's take a look, for instance, at the legal profession in law schools. In 2013 was the third consecutive year for double-digit drops in law school applicants, according to the Law School Admission Council. Why the drop in law school admissions? Because graduate and professional applicants are, by and large, very sharp individuals, and they see there are too many new law school graduates chasing too few jobs. Employment rates for new law school graduates are at their lowest level since 1996. In 2012, only 56.2% of all law school graduates found full-time employment in their field, and nearly 28% were unemployed or underemployed, a particularly troubling prospect considering the debt level of most law school graduates. In 2013, the average debt of public law school graduates was $84,600, while the debt of graduates from private law schools was $122,000. By comparison, the most recent debt figures available from odcareer.com shows the estimated cost of a 4-year optometric education, including living expenses, range from $143,000 for an in-state resident to $278,000 for an out-of-state resident. In response to the reduction of law school applicants, some law schools are reducing the size of their incoming classes. At least 4 schools have announced plans to shrink the size of their incoming classes over the next few years. In some cases, frustrated law school graduates are saying they were misled about their career prospects and are suing their alma maters. So it seems that some of those legal graduates are putting their education to use doing what they were trained to do, albeit in a way I'm sure they nor their educators would ever have imagined. Should optometry be concerned? While the results of the recent AOA Commission manpower study state the levels of optometrists will be adequate for the future, others have sounded a much more dire warning. I believe this debate will rectify itself if all this information is made available to undergraduates considering optometry programs. As I mentioned earlier, graduate school applicants are by and large a pretty sharp bunch. Few will pursue an optometric education if the prospect for unemployment or underemployment is a possibility. Class sizes will reduce through no efforts of the schools of optometry on their own, and optometry will eventually achieve a stasis after what could be a very long and painful process. I'm Dr. Ernie Bowling. Thank you.